Okay, so good evening, everyone. Our today's topic is decorators and generators. So, at first, what are decorators in Python? So, decorator is a way to add extra functionality to a function without changing the original function's code. For example, in a simple way, if you think of decorator like a gift wrapper, you have a gift, which is a function, codes we have, and you wrap it with a fancy paper called decorators. So inside, the gift is the same, the code will be the same, function code will be the same, but it looks better as or has some extra added behavior. In simple terms, we can say that in real life, you order a pizza, okay? Then chef makes the pizza. Pizza is a function, but the delivery guy puts it in box, added tissues and ketchup packets, etc. So all these are decorated. So the pizza is still the same. So function is still the same, but experience is better. Okay, so this is the work of decorator. Similarly, we have generator. So what is generators in Python? So generator lets you produce value one at a time by using yield, what which saves memory and makes program faster for a large data set. So in simple terms, think of a generator like a water tap. Instead of giving you the entire water tank at once, like normally happens in case of list or function, they give output all at a time. It gives you water little by little only when you open the tap on demand. Or we can say another example if you want to take, like a movie streaming app, suppose Netflix. So what happened there? Instead of downloading the entire movie first, like if it happens in function list all, it streams scene by scene as you watch. So generator works like this. So here I have used one word yield. What is the main function of yield? So yield, what it does, it turns a normal function into generator. It pauses the function and remember its state and resume from where it left off whenever next time you call it. Okay, instead of returning everything at once, like in case of return function, it gives one value at a time. So this how generator will work. Now I'm going to explain both decorator and generator by using codes. So I'll what I'll do first, for decorator, what I'll use a say hello before running any function. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do for this, first I'll define a function, let's say hello, that takes another function as a argument. Func, suppose func is a function which is taken as an argument by say hello function. This means say hello is a higher order function. What is higher order function now? A function that works on another function. So let me write this. I'll define a function. Define say hello, and I'll pass as argument as func. Okay, function. Here I have defined the function. After that, what I'll do? After that, what I will do, like inside say hello, I'm going to define another function. Suppose we call it as a wrapper function. So what wrapper will do? Okay, so it will, like first thing it will do, like it print hello. Okay, and second it call func function, which is the original function we pass in. And finally say hello return the wrapper function, but it, remember, it will not execute yet. Okay, it will just return. So say hello doesn't return function directly, it will return a new function wrapper. So this will add extra behavior. So let me write this for you. Like uh, I'm going to define another function, that is wrapper. Then inside it print hello. Okay, then I'll write that function func which I have given as a parameter. Then I'll write return wrapper. Then after that, sorry, after that what I'll do, I'll apply the decorator. What I'll do for that, I'll apply the decorator by at the rate of say underscore hello line in a shortcut to apply the decorator to my task. What is my task? My task will be the function which I'll call late, which I'm be defining later, and I'll call that my task function also later. So in that what happened, it's the same as writing my task. So at the rate say hello line will work as same as my task is equal to say hello in bracket my underscore task. This means my task is now wrapped with an extra behavior from say hello. So I'll do it by writing it. Like I'll show it. So now I'm applying the decorator. Say hello. Then enter it, say hello. Then I'll define my task function, which I'll call define my underscore task. Then what this function will do, it will print I am doing my task. Okay, so now what this, because of this line, this is I'm applying a decorator. So what it will do, like, so after this line my underscore task is no longer the original function. Okay, instead my task now point to the wrapper function, just because of this decorator, that line only. Okay, wrapper function which return by say hello, but wrapper will still remember the original my underscore task instead of that function. So originally my task would just print I am doing my task, but because of the decorator we are using this. So calling my underscore task will first say hello and then will run the original task. Okay. So now I'm going to call the function my task, and it will not only return I am doing my task, but before it will return hello, and then it will say I am doing my task. My underscore task. So let me run this first, and then this applying the decorator. Now this my task should return like I'm doing my task, but due to this decorator it will now return hello, I'm doing my task. See here in console. Okay, so this is the way it will work. Now I'm going to explain the generator with the help of code. For that, first I'm going to define a generator function. Define, suppose function name is number underscore generator. Okay, now I'll start a loop for I in range. What range will do? It will give the value between this range and exclude the last value. Now we are going to use yield. As I explained earlier, what yield will do. So in this, we know that yield gives, as I explained, yield gives one number at a time. Okay, so uh, when any function uses yield, it becomes a generator. After that, what I will do, I will call the generator function. What is that? Number underscore generator. So what it will do, it will return a generator object. Okay. But the important thing to be remember is when I call this generator, the code inside will not run and nothing is produced until we ask for the value. So let me call for this generator function. Let's put this in one object, number underscore generator. Okay, so it will not give any value even if I, let me run this and show you. This is function. Now if I call it, it will not give, even if, see, even if I write, it will not give any value. See, it is not give. We have to like get the value now. So with the help of next gen, we will start the generator. Okay, with the help of next bracket gen, start the generator, run until first yield, then it will prints the first value. Okay, so how it will be like, print next gen. Okay, so when I run this, it will give one value. So first value it has given 1. Okay, similarly when I put run it again, it will give second value. So just like this it will work. Okay, one by one it will give output. This is the function of generator. That's it for today. Thank you so much.